Meghan Markle posted a bizarre video on her social media yesterday, which sent several people into absolute meltdown. It is the cringiest, most uncomfortable piece of tape.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have posted a video that is taking the internet by storm. The clip shows them dancing in a hospital room to a song about being a baby mama and demanding child support. So, you just watched the self-proclaimed elegant royal couple post the weirdest video ever. It's all there, captured for the world to see. They uploaded it to social media, where millions are now questioning not only their motives, but also their judgment.
Oh God, it looks like a lap dancing club with pregnant women. He's also dancing in front of the camera. She's got a black dress on. She's literally holding her bump and twerking, and she's put this on social media.
Now let's talk about something that's been whispered for years. The legitimacy of Meghan's pregnancies with Archie and Lilibet. For as long as we can remember, there have been rumors circulating that Meghan didn't carry these children herself. Some people have even gone as far as to say that she used a prosthetic bump or had a surrogate.
Thing I'm going to say, and I know this is weird, but there's one of those conspiracy theories on the internet that she might not have actually carried her babies, one or both, that they may have used a surrogate. Trust me, because I'm neck deep in all the news around these two. And there are many people who long before today are convinced she used surrogates and that her pregnancies were fake, one or both of them. And this is the only time that I've actually indulged the theory.
Sure, those whispers were dismissed at first, but this video, well, it's forced everyone to reconsider. That's right, what was once a rumor is now being revisited, and the public isn't just speculating anymore. They're making up their minds. Piers Morgan also chimed in. He didn't hold back, calling out Meghan and Harry for their behavior. Piers called them entitled and manipulative and how they're using the royal institution for profit.
You are witnessing
an entitled, arrogant, bitter, twisted little man who's had his claws dug into by a manipulative LA lady, and the pair of them have got on a mission, a wrecking ball mission, to enrich themselves by abusing the very institution which bestowed the titles to them, which they use to make money.
Now let's get into the real question here. Are Archie and Lilibet truly royal? If Meghan did use a surrogate and kept it hidden, that's not just deception, it's a constitutional crisis waiting to happen. These children are supposed to be in line for royal titles, but if their birth isn't legitimate, it could throw the entire royal line of succession into chaos. People are looking at Meghan's bump with a critical eye, and it's starting to raise some serious concerns. Why does it look so unnatural? Why does it sit so low, moving oddly as she dances? Health professionals are digging into the footage, and they're not buying it. And let's not forget about the irony here. Meghan Markle, who spent so much time talking about her desire for privacy, is now posting videos of herself dancing in a hospital room,
while simultaneously suing every newspaper he could for invading his royal privacy. I mean, the hypocrisy is beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't that seem a little contradictory? I mean, what happened to the woman who wanted to stay out of the spotlight?
Fresh from repeatedly telling us that they were escaping the United Kingdom because they wanted privacy. They hated the press. They hated everything to be involved in the intrusion in their lives. And then they had their little children and the feral children, and they left them with the chickens. And all she does now with her jams that are crap is post pictures of her children left, right and centre, which has me always thinking, well, hold on a second, you duplicitous woman, how does that make any sense? But we've now reached a point where I possibly am going to be sick live on the television.
People are mocking this behavior, calling it a disgrace to the monarchy. But it doesn't end there. Media outlets, once willing to give Meghan the benefit of the doubt, are now launching their own investigations. They're taking a closer look at the infamous bump, and it's not looking good for Meghan. Even her loyal supporters are starting to question whether her pregnancy was real or just part of an elaborate ruse to deceive the public.
That belly looks very abnormal. That it looks very strange. If you look up close in the video, and I encourage people, look at this. It looks like there's like a bag or like some sort of something shoved up under a dress. It does not look like a pregnant belly. It looks all bumpy. It's very strange. It looks like what you'd get if you put like a pillowcase full of like socks or something under your dress. you got to look up close. There's very strange bumps coming off of that pregnant belly.
If we talk about the hospital room where they filmed this video, people with medical experience have started to point out that it doesn't match up with a real delivery room. IV placements? Not quite right. It's all starting to look a lot more like a set for a costume drama rather than a genuine birth experience. If that wasn't enough, midwives and nurses are now openly criticizing the authenticity of the scene. Some are even saying it looks like a fake birth scene staged for a movie rather than a real-life experience. The public is starting to compare old footage of Meghan, and they're noticing inconsistencies in her bump shape and how it moves. Some are even saying that she is going to give birth to a pillow.
From the Brits, like, what do Americans really think of Harry and Meghan? We despise them. We have had a conclave of sorts. We have come to a universal response.
Piers Morgan even posted a photo that Meghan shared trying to prove her pregnancy, but even that backfired because people were quick to point out why the photo is so blurry in the era of smartphones with high-quality cameras. People debunked that it was Photoshop. Some claimed it was two photos put together. And now, it's not just the tabloids getting involved. The public is calling the video a nightmare for monarchists and a disgrace because this could cause serious damage to the monarchy's reputation. If this video was meant to endear Meghan and Harry to the public, it's definitely backfired.
Meghan Markle, we don't like you. And no amount of posting videos that you think are going to humanize you will make us like you. You've already shown us your true colors. We know who you are. You helped kill the Queen. You didn't give two shits about calling the royal family racist. Well,
now let's get to the big question. If Meghan's pregnancy wasn't real, what does that mean for Archie and Lilibet's royal status? This is not just a celebrity scandal. This could have massive constitutional implications for the British monarchy. If Meghan manipulated her pregnancies, it could spark a constitutional crisis that no one saw coming. Petitions are already being filed calling for an inquiry into Meghan's pregnancies and demanding that Archie and Lilibet's royal titles be suspended until their birth certificates and medical records are verified.
Markle lost all her eggs and she had a hysterectomy. Whose kids are those? Why is the palace allowing this? Why is the mainstream media not talking more about it?
The monarchy is in turmoil and no one knows what the outcome will be. Reports are now suggesting that King Charles is deeply disappointed by Meghan and Harry's actions. He's not the only one. Prince William is also furious about how this scandal is dragging the monarchy back into controversy. For years, the royal family has been trying to move past the drama, but now they're right back in the thick of it. William is said to have privately referred to the video as a disgrace to everything his late mother, Princess Diana, stood for. So, what's your take on all of this? Do you believe Meghan and Harry have something to hide? Are Archie and Lilibet truly royal? Or is this all one big deception? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.